I wake up, it's get more like either kill or be killed. I walk in this smoke and keep it real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I've been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done keep us in the street for so long. And I couldn't even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guarantee that you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope, cause we tap in, stuck in the wheel that the system got us trapped in. Ain't floating, but we gon' get it out the back end. Now how the fuck I've been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long.
How could you be asleep? Stop doing the things you ain't gotta reach. All you gotta do is listen to me pipe down. I'm about to teach this in the air, like I'm about to preach. Melanin skin, like the man that had a dream about from a boy to a man to a king. They have a little feeling the bells about to ring. More EINs than LLCs for the family trees. And the picture will look more proud of me. Since I planted some seeds, I'm thinking for three. I got some meanings, I'm on my god the evil. But they want more mojo like Austin. DNA unlocked. Producing the product for profit. Just being honest, they want me honest. I like a comment, she's so astonished. And she ain't waiting to come out comments. See what some straight to get back to some money. For real.
I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I've been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done keep us in the street for so long. And I couldn't even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guarantee that you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope, cause we tapped in, stuck in the wheel, that the system got us trapped in. Ain't broke, so we gon' get it out the back end. And how the fuck I've been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long. I forget all the shit that they told me. Come to think about it, I don't even think I know me. All my people getting shot by the police. Could've been me, so I'ma let my soul speak. For the ones who came, for the ones we lost. These niggas cross their own people just to be a boss. I'm choosing love with the evil eye, never cross. Showing my people shit get deeper when you're finding out. All of the secrets so you think because it's coming out. And fuck the change and the thing, we can have it all. Time is time, all the time, on the black screen. Fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck a vaccine. Cause I'm going full speed, gotta kiss me. Ride till the wheels fall off and gotta ask me. And the only we can play like controllers. Ain't no fear now, can't be shaking like a soda. Tell myself that I'm tripping. Truth hit hard like a nigga getting a whooping. Nigga, I'm too solid, hell nah, I ain't dripping. MJ steps now, nigga, I ain't pippin'. Breaking news line, yeah, safe in the gutter. Spin straight face, yeah, nigga, I'm my brother. Talking God talk, I'm the man like Dutta. Got the full flow, looking niggas out of gutter. For real, I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I've been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done keep us in the street for so long. And I couldn't even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope, cause we tapped in, stuck in the wheel, that the system got us trapped in. Ain't broken, but we gon' get it out the back end. And how the fuck I've been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long.
Tav X, Hebrews. That means purity and becoming one. Peace, blessings, love, and safety to the 12 tribes of Israel who have been scattered into all nations for the disobedience of our forefathers, in which we still continue today. Hope all is well, family. I'm just going to play this song back one more time, see if anybody else is going to come in here. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day so far. If this is your first time here, hit the bell. Hit the bell. Don't just subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notifications of every video. And also smash that like button because that will help other people in search of the truth, just like you and me come through. Play this back one more again, and then we gonna get started. I'm not gonna keep y'all long. For real, y'all.
It remains real spirit. Trying to convince you that your thoughts and your feelings and emotions are very real. Every day I wake up, it's getting more like either kill or be killed. I'm walking in smoke and keep it real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done killed us in the street for so long. And I could even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause it's burning, man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose all cause we tapped in. Stuck in the wheel, that the system got us strapped in. Ain't fucked up, but we gon' get it out the back end. Like how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long.
How could you sleep? Stop in your face, you ain't gotta reach. All you gotta do is listen to me pipe down. I'm about to teach peace in the air, like I'm about to preach. Letting it skin like the man that had a dream about from a boy to a man into a king. They have this feeling it depends about the brain. More EINs and LLCs for the family trees, and the pictures will move more brighter for me. Since I planted some seeds, I'm thinking for three. I got some enemies, I'm on my drive to evil. But they want more though, like Boston. DNA, unlocked. Producing the product for profit. Just being honest, J1 been honest. I like a comment, she's so astonished. Hey, she living in the come out comments. You was some straight to get back to some money. For real.
I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done killed us in the street for so long. And I could even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause it's burning, man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope cause we tapped in. Stuck in a wheel, till the system got us strapped in. Ain't fucked up, we gon' get it out the back end. Like how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long. Never did all the shit that they told me. Come to think about it, I don't even think I know me. I'm about people getting shot by the police. Could've been me, so I'ma let my soul speak. For the ones who came, for the ones we lost. These niggas cross their own people just to be a boss. I'm choosing love over evil, I never cross. And all my people should be people when you're finding out. I'll never see it so you because it's coming out. If I can change anything, you can have it all. I'm wasting time all the time on the flash beam. Fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck a vaccine. Cause I'm going full speed, gotta kiss me. Ride till the wheels fall off and gotta ask me. And the motor is the play like controllers. Ain't no green lights, can't be shaking like a soda. Tell myself that I'm tripping. Truth hit hard like a nigga getting a whooping. Nigga, I'm too solid, hell nah, I ain't dripping. MJ status line, nigga, I ain't pimping. Breaking news line, yeah, straight from the gutter. Spin straight face, nigga, I'm my brother. Talking God talk, I'm the man like gutter. Got the cold flow, whipping niggas out the gutter. For real, I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done killed us in the street for so long. And I could even be myself for so long. So don't walk in that smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause it's burning, man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope cause we tapped in. Stuck in a wheel till the system got us strapped in. Ain't fucked up, we gon' get it out the back end. Like how the fuck I been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long.
All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. All praises to the Most High God. All praises to the God of Israel. All praises to the one and only Yahweh. He's the end all be all. Ain't nobody else to concern ourselves with, family. How y'all feeling out there? I'm looking at these comments. I see Yahweh's portion, Yahweh Akkad Yasserah. Good to see you up in here, brother. Oh yeah, I see you got the fireworks sparks emoji down there. The target. Oh yeah, I see the target symbol, see the fire. Oh yeah. And in the other room, I just heard the phone ringing. Okay, I don't know if y'all know about it. In my last video, I talked about it. Sound confirmation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what sound confirmation? Is when somebody makes a statement and then that statement is immediately followed by some some kind of sound in the physical realm. As I'm reading these comments, I read Yahweh's portion comment, and I read the little emojis. I see the target with the fire. Soon as I said that, I read his comment, which means that it is true. In the other room, the phone started ringing. I can't make this up, y'all. I'm not telling you what I've heard. I'm telling you I've witnessed this too many times to count. Once you see this, you can't unsee it. Okay? Shout out to Yahweh's portion. He says, Yahweh, all praises. Yahweh, that's right. I see. I'm sorry, you guys, forgive me, because when I do this video with my phone up like this in a vertical way, the chat is super small, almost impossible to read sometimes. Forgive me if I butcher your name. It says Haniya Yasharal. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Shalom Yasharal is what she says. Shalom to you. And I can't, like I said, I can't really see the logo too well. I'm thinking you a sister. You look like you a sister, but I could be wrong. Forgive me if I am. Forgive me if I am. The chat at the bottom, you guys, is so hard to read because it's so tiny. And it's something going on with my phone. It won't let me turn it the other way. It just won't allow it. I got to figure that out. But it's not going to stop what I want to talk to y'all about. Look, I'm not going to keep y'all long at all, right? Because let's face it, right? We still in captivity. Some of us might be at work right now, okay? Or on the way home from work, working out in the gym, doing whatever you got to do. You might got a family. You might be cooking dinner. Only the Most High knows what you're doing right now. But one thing I know that you're doing, you came together with family. You're gathering yourselves together. And look, it's always a pleasure to be around y'all. I love y'all. Each and every person that comes here, watches these videos, whether you comment or not. Because I know we got people that watch and they don't comment, right? And that's all good. Everybody's not a commenter. But shout out to you and shout out to everybody that do comment. Because y'all understand this, especially if you've been here more than once. We are a family, okay? And we're the most hated family on planet Earth today, and we've always been the most hated family on Earth, okay? Right now, we are on the fast track, family. We on the fast track. The you know what has hit the fan, okay? And it's been a long time coming, right? And I'm going to tell you exactly, though, why I say that you know what is hitting the fan right now. This is not a game, okay? Everybody remember, what a coincidence, right? And I'm just using that word. Of course, it's not a coincidence because coincidences don't exist. But the irony of the fact that we are coming in the month of April, in a couple of months, there's going to be another eclipse, okay? Middle of the day. And this is literally going to be 7 years ago. We had that eclipse in the middle of the day in 2017, okay? And think about how the world spiraled out of control shortly thereafter with that eclipse in 2017, y'all. These are not the same old times. I don't care what you're seeing. I don't care what somebody else told you they didn't see. Oh, this happened before. That happened before. Not in these times, okay? Because look, whether people understand it or not, whether people get it or not, agree with it or not, okay? Not my words, but the so-called white man, who everybody loves and worships, the so-called white man has it documented, right, that he started bringing Negroes over here on slave ships in 1619. Not my words, the words of your former slave master, okay? Now, yes, we already know there were a lot of Negroes already here, because you got to understand, you guys, the nation of Israel, we are the ancient people, Okay? We had all this knowledge that these people think they flexing now. We had all of this. We had our time back in the ancient days where we got knowledge first, okay? Because that's just how it goes. The Most High is our Father. He favors us. They switched everything up, y'all. They lied about so much stuff. But the bottom line is, we know that there were a lot of Negroes already over here because King Solomon was an Israelite. Was he not, you guys? He's the wisest man to ever live. You guys, they've hidden all kinds of information. Solomon had navies with an S. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Solomon had navies with an S. Okay? Been coming over here. Been going worldwide. Why you think this place is right here, not too far from D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, called Solomon's Island? And other places over here named after the Israelites and Hebrews. This ain't no game, right? But according to your so-called slave master, he's the one who documented 1619. He started bringing bruhs over here, right? Now, what a coincidence. So-called coincidence. 2019. That's literally 400 years, y'all. Literally. Not 398, not 399. 1619 to 2019 is literally 400 years. Now, you guys, anybody out there can shrug this off. Whether you agree with it or not, that is 400 years. And just so happened to be at the end of 400 years, you know what? The pandemic or whatever you want to call it, it broke out worldwide. Okay? Now, if that didn't grab your eyes and it didn't just break out in one place, worldwide, the shit has already hit the fan. The problem is most people out there are asleep at the wheel. Okay? And because of that, many of you out there are going to be brutally and viciously maimed and killed by the Lord of Hosts himself. Okay? I can't make this up. You guys, do you know what time it is out there? And I'm not talking about what time you got on your Rolex or your cell phone. Do you know what time it is out here? Y'all know how the so-called powers that be, they love putting things in movies, right? And you know, understand this, family. The Most High is the one who makes these people do these things, okay? Let's not forget. Yeah, I know the so-called white man put us in slavery, put yokes of iron on our neck, but let's not forget the Most High caused these demons to do that to us because of our wickedness and disobedience. Just like right now, y'all. Just like right now. Anybody out there who is still on the fence, you still playing around with all these religions out here, and I mean all of them. There's no such thing as a good religion. They all are wicked. Every last one of them. And every single religion has stolen our holy records, took them and twisted them, taken from them or added to them to make up some frivolous religion. And that's every religion out there. And that's why the time is here. That's why the shit is hitting the fan right now. The recompense is upon you. It's upon this kingdom. Let me read some of these comments. Yahweh's portion says most people that don't comment on lives while you're live are not Israelites. True that. True that. True that, brother. True that. Because I know how it is for the real Israelites, right? When we see somebody out there, especially the Most High only, and they're talking anything Most High only, encouraging you to keep the commandments and encouraging you to turn back to the Most High and drop idols, is something about a real Hebrew Israelite. Your spirit, you can't help it but to comment. So I know, yeah, it's definitely some heathens definitely come through. Either sometimes they be shy Israelites, afraid of the flack they're gonna catch. You know what I'm saying? For commenting on one of these channels or on one of these videos, or it's a straight up heathen, pagan, Gentile beast. Okay? Cause something that I do get to. Look, they didn't stop, right? But I remember a few years ago, man, these heathen pagan Gentile dogs used to come on my channel and they used to call me all kind of names. Nigga, nig nog, big nose this, big nose that. Go back to Africa. Not to mention I'm not from Africa. Africa is named after a so-called white man. Y'all better stop this foolishness, y'all. We in the end of days. You better get your mind right or you're going to be viciously maimed and killed. King David, Psalms 144. King David says, Toph X just got off of slavery, heading to the gym to get stronger for self-defense. That's right. Until we get unlocked to our full power. That's right. Like Dragon Ball Z. People think that's fake, but that's a story for another time. That's right. And you know what, King David? Hey, King David, you know what? Be on the lookout for a video about something like that coming soon, brother. Coming soon, brother. Because I got to tell you this. Anybody watching this video, I'm definitely talking to you, King David. I'm talking to everybody on this live and anybody watching on the playback, right? I remember, right, after a while, I found out I was an Israelite, right? And then, because y'all all know, this is a journey once you find out you an Israelite. It didn't happen overnight, and once you find out that you're an Israelite, then you begin your journey. For each of us, that journey is different, right? I'm telling you a little bit about mine, right? A while in, right? I started coming across scriptures. I started hearing brothers talking about like stuff that King David is talking about. I was like, what? What? And they was bringing these scriptures out. I was like, hold up. You know, I'm reading these scriptures. I'm like, yo, these people sound like superhuman or X-Men, DC Comics kind of stuff. I had never heard nothing like that. And you know why it's so crazy? Just like all black, so-called black people, I grew up going to church, believing in Jesus. I'm sorry, Father. Please forgive me for saying that name. Y'all know I grew up believing in JC. And their church, they would never read those verses like that. Because they don't want you to know, you know what? That's the spirit of the Most High when the Most High is dwelling amongst his people. He puts the spirit on the brothers and endows us with the power. And everybody, like you said, King David, people think it's fake. But you know what? When the day comes, oh my God, oh my Yahweh, when that day comes, everybody who ever thought we was lying, everybody who ever called us wicked, everybody who tried to say that we are evil because we only worship God, they're gonna, you know what? Hey, King David, be on the lookout for a video like that coming soon, brother. Yahweh's portion says, Ninja M. Bandy, ever heard of her? No, my brother, I've never heard of her. Yahweh's portion says, as a result of the conflicts during the reign, Ninja's forces took hundreds of thousands of captives, allowing the queen to sell nearly 200,000 slaves to the Portuguese. Ninja's memory is preserved. Yahweh's portion says, in the traditions of black Brazilians and Afro-Portuguese descendants worldwide. I'm gonna look that up, brother. I gotta check that out. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna even lie, brother. I have a hard time with that name. What is it? Chisawa? I'm sorry, brother. I'm just gonna call you Ben Israel. Says, Shalom, Mr. Real Talk. Our people are like a tree with no root. They don't want to do their research. Oh, man, brother, say that again. Anybody out there on this chat, you see what Brother Ben Israel said? Our people are like a tree with no roots. They don't want to do their research. That couldn't be more true. And you know what? That's going to be extremely costly now that we in the end times. And you guys can think it's a game out there if you want. You can think it's a game. You better stop being black. You better stop being black, and you better stop right now. If you don't, oh my God, if you don't, you know what? Do you know what's going to happen to you if you don't stop being black? I mean today, not next week, not tomorrow. I mean right now. Stop being black. And if you refuse, do you know what's going to happen to you? You know what? I'm going to give 30, 40 seconds in the chat. I want you guys to put in the chat what is going to happen to any so-called black person who still wants to stay black in this day and hour. If you're going to continue to be black, if you refuse to change your ways, what's going to happen to them? Will anybody put that in the chat? I'm going to give you 30, 40 seconds to see. King David says, facts on that. That's right. King David says, out this world, killed by the Most High. That's right. And he's telling you a straight up fact. Okay? All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. Hey, King David, I'm telling you, brother, I can tell you a mighty brother, man. I can tell you a mighty brother. And I'm not just saying that. I won't come on here and, check this out. I'm going to tell you why I won't come on here and just say something like that if it wasn't really true. Okay? Check this out, you guys. Just like King David right here, I'm talking about King David in this chat. He told you that we're going to get turned up one day. The Most High is going to fully activate us. And everybody that think it's a game, you're going to find out when you're being viciously, brutally maimed and put into slavery as well. Okay? That's what's coming. That is what's coming. But y'all don't think so, right? You don't think so. Family, I want you to hear this. Because a lot of people, not you guys, right? But a lot of people, they only believe something when it comes from the so-called slave master, okay? So I'm going to have to let the so-called slave master tell you that this shit is hitting the fan, okay? Look, y'all, there is a movie out here on Netflix. I know you probably heard of it, okay? Not too long ago has been released. It's called Leave the World Behind, okay? Anybody out there who knows anything about how these Gentiles, these wicked people, how they operate, they love to show you things first, okay? They love to show you things first. Remember before the pandemic broke out, y'all, it was a few movies on Netflix and other apps about that kind of thing. Sickness breaking all out, causing catastrophe. And then what happened? Shortly after a lot of those movies came out, you all saw them, and then the pandemic happened in real life. This movie, Leave the World Behind, you guys, if you haven't seen that movie, I do encourage you to go watch that movie and check it out, all right? They're telling you how this is going to happen. And I know a lot of you guys out there, the Hebrew Israelites out there, because we the only ones who have a real God. We have a deep connection with the Most High. Sometimes in your spirit, and I know that you Hebrew Israelites out there, I know that sometimes in your spirit, sometimes you understand things and you know things and you perceive things that are not physically visible. And nobody came and told you this or told you that or showed you this or showed you that. The Most High God downloaded stuff to you. Yeah. Y'all understand? We are the Most High's children. Yahweh's portion says, they keep taking my comments down. These damn devils. You see? And these devils definitely know what we watching. Look, your Howard Porson says they gonna get brutally killed. Yes, they will, your Howard Porson. I can't stand these demons. You see, of course, we know it's some devils behind closed doors somewhere, jiggling wires, recording, watching everything. They're listening to this live right now. For one, we Most High only, so they definitely listening and watching. That's why they play with this stream whenever they want to. And then, yeah, Howard Porson said they keep taking my comments down. And you know what? Sometimes we'll see, that's what y'all see on y'all end. On my end, sometimes I know some of y'all be putting some real comments, right? Because on my end, it'll just say something real small and it'll say, comments waiting for review, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, you know what? This is crazy. I said, you know what? Somebody was up there saying something real true. They were like, don't let that get through. Don't let that get through. They think that they can stop us, y'all. They think that they can separate us. But that time is over. Look, the Most High is like the ultimate Wi-Fi. He just downloads stuff to you, straight to you. Remember, you are his sons and daughters. You are his children. You are his family. Some things that all of us know, some stuff that we can do, certain gifts that we have. You might not even have a word to describe what it is that you can do, what it is that you do. And I'm telling you, one of the things that the Most High has blessed me with is the ability to feel people's spirit sometimes, right? I can't just come up to anybody and say, I'm gonna feel your spirit, but nah, the Most High, he gives me what he gives me when he gives me, okay? And I say all of that to say, King David, I know you a mighty brother, and I can tell. I can feel your spirit. King David says, 100. I never hold my tongue on this hat. So many people on IG, heathens, DM me saying they gonna kill me and etc. The truth hurt them so much. When I was walking out people up, about this can't fold up. Got you, brother. You right. And the Most High, that's one thing though. Everybody who believes in the Most High only, I know y'all are brave. Whether you're men or women or children, you are brave. Because the whole entire world hates you, okay? And it hates you even more once they see that you don't want to worship their idols. They get real mad. Because look, that's the spirit of all religions. And especially Christianity, because Christianity rules the world. They took the world by the sword, forced you to bow down to JC, and if you didn't, you got killed. If you did bow down, then they just took all your land, made you a slave, and you're still a slave right now. So that's what Christianity does for you, okay? But like I was saying, enough about me. I want you guys to hear why shit has hit the fan. Like I said again, these movies that they got came out the other day, Leave the World Behind. They like to show you everything. That's what they do. And it's also the Most High making them do that to give you a heads up, to wake you up. But most black people, it's sad to say, most so-called black people, they're still going to be black. They're going to stay black. All they want to do is dance, jiggle, and shake on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. It's ridiculous out here. You think you can get something through a black brain? Absolutely not. No knowledge, no light can get in. You're sealed off. You're doomed. You're going to be black just like this screen. There's no hope. You're done. You better stop. You better stop. Because shit has already hit the fan. Eclipse is coming up in April, 7 years apart from 2017. And you remember the eclipse in 2017 will follow not too long after. The world got ripped apart by the pandemic. What you think gonna happen this time? Now that the 400 years is up. Remember, in 2017 when that daytime eclipse came, the 400 years hadn't ended yet. Okay? So that's major things you got happening right there. What's gonna happen this time? Now that the 400 years is up. Now that the pandemic has already popped off. What's gonna happen this time? Only the Most High knows. Look, Hebrews, put your safety belts on, keep the Most High commandments and pray. But I got to let you hear what's going on. I want you to hear what happened yesterday. And I definitely want you to go. If you haven't seen it yet, you must go and watch the movie, Leave the World Behind. That is a must see. And after you've watched that movie, once this video uploads, I want you to come back to this video and go in the comment sections and let me know what you think. Okay? But enough about me talking. Enough about me talking. Here we go. Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use. I gotta say that because you know how these heathens will play. Listen to this, Hebrews.
I cannot wait to watch cable all day. Meanwhile, watch out. China's cyber army is on the attack, infiltrating 24 critical U.S. entities at least over the past year. Just some of the victims, you got a water utility company over in Hawaii, along with a major West Coast port and oil and gas pipeline. What are they up to? Here to react and to analyze, Scowcroft Center for Strategy and Security, Vice President Matthew Kroenig. Matt, what are they up to?
Well, Brian, it's good to be on the show, and unfortunately, China's preparing for war with the United States. The strategy here is that they want to be able to invade Taiwan. They're worried that the United States will project military power from bases in Hawaii and the continental United States to Asia to defend Taiwan. And so what China's trying to do is to do these cyber intrusions, lay in wait, and at the right moment attack ports, attack water supply, attack energy supplies to prevent the United States from projecting military power forward. So in short, they're preparing for war.
Why do you think we're getting this story now?
Well, it's come out now, and I think part of the reason is that the administration, the U.S. government, has had a hard time getting these private companies to take the necessary security measures. You know, these companies, small utilities, aren't directly controlled by the U.S. government. They're small private companies. And so the Department of Homeland Security has tried to get them to increase their cybersecurity standards, has tried to get them even just to disclose that they have an issue, but often they don't want to do that. They don't want to announce to the customers that they have a problem, and they don't want to spend the extra money that would be required for cybersecurity.
And now public pressure could actually make them do this. They might say, hey, listen, my margins are small. I can't be worried about the latest in cyber defense, cyber defense force. Should the federal government play a role in defending these companies?
Well, that is one option, and the U.S. government does have a role in defending cyber attacks against U.S. military bases, against the Department of Defense, and so increasing the government's role could be part of the answer. Another part of the answer could just be speaking clearly with the American people and with these companies about the stakes here. You know, happy talk. We just had the Biden and Xi summit in San Francisco a month ago, pretending like the United States and China are going to somehow cooperate. I think we need to be clear with the American people that we're in a new Cold War with China, and let's hope it stays cold because it could get hot. This is going to be a serious rivalry for probably decades to come.
It seems like they wake up in the morning and think, how do we comprehensively defeat America in every way? And we're always defending their next action. Somehow we got to get them on their back foot. Is that possible?
I think it is possible, and you know, China has a lot of weaknesses. Their autocratic model doesn't work. Their growth is really slowing down. Technologically, they've only been able to advance by systematically stealing intellectual property from the United States. In the security sphere, they're more afraid of their own people than they are of the U.S. Department of Defense. So they have real weaknesses if we're willing to take the gloves off and force them to compete. But I think that does require recognizing that we are in a serious rivalry. This isn't some kind of competition like a tennis match. This is serious.
And Matt, the thing is, do you know what could happen? Republicans and Democrats might be able to agree on this. Just like we used to agree that the Soviets were a threat, we could agree on this, and then where the rubber hit the road would be how we do it, how we defend ourselves. That would be something we should use to galvanize ourselves. Also, if you see the economic statistics, to your point, It doesn't seem like China's ever been this vulnerable in modern times. They are really struggling with their economy, and with any market principles, it's hard to imagine them fighting their way out of it. We'll see. Matthew, thank you so much. I'm Steve.
Y'all hear these devils? Look, you know you got to take what they said with a grain of salt, but of course, a lot of it is true. But they also trying to make you think, oh man, we ain't really got to worry about China, this and that. You out of your minds. You're out of your mind talking about, oh, they got a struggling economy. They're struggling with this, struggling with that. Don't buy the hype, okay? Because look, this so-called white man, he's always going to huff and puff and walk around with his chest stuck out, even when he's scared to death. And I'm telling you guys, these so-called white people, they are scared, you guys. The Most High is going to put the fear in their hearts. Just like he put fear in your heart. Look, it was part of the curses. Being a weakling, being a chump, turning the other cheek, letting the nation spit in your face and still wanting to hold hands with them. Okay? It was a phase. You got turned into a coward. That was part of the curses too, y'all. Getting turned into cowards. Okay? And now, look, the curses go to the other nations now. So guess what? That means that these niggas who used to walk around with their chests all out, acting all tough, it's like a seesaw. Now they on their way down. Believe it or not, all nations are on their way down. So look, shout out to you if you on here, you a heathen pagan Gentile and you watching in silence. You ain't hit the like button, you ain't made a comment. You just watching like, damn niggas. How they find out that they was the Israelites and find out all this stuff? Guess what? You got a day coming. You got a date with destiny, and you are in big trouble. You're knee deep in trouble. This shit is hitting the fan for you, you heathen, pagan, Gentile beast, you. And if you claim, oh, no, it's not like that. I love the Hebrews. Guess what? Since you've been on here all this time and you a heathen, Gentile, you've been on here all this time. So when this video uploads, you know what this channel is. You come back over here, right? And I want you to start, any Hebrews you see comment on this video, get their Cash App information. And then you know what? Put your money where your mouth is, you Gentiles, since you love the Israelites. I'm gonna start, you know what, one day I'm gonna make a video, y'all. All the Hebrew Israelites on here, come on this channel on the regular, or any Hebrew Israelite. You know what? Cause this for all of us, yo. If we can get this thing going, I'm gonna make a video for the Hebrew Israelites, for the Gentiles who want to support the Hebrew Israelites, for the Gentiles who really say, you know what? No, we love God's people. I'm gonna make a video, right? And when that video uploads, all the Hebrew Israelites that watch this video, come in the comment sections and put your Cash App information in there. And I'm going to be calling out in that video, calling out to all Gentiles if they want to be on here, because I know y'all come on here. Probably some on here right now. And I'm going to tell the Gentiles, if you love God's people like you say you do, go down in the comment sections and find these Hebrew Israelites that's in there, everybody with Cash App information. You know what? And yeah, click on their page. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to tell that they are Hebrew Israelites, okay? And you know what? Mostly Hebrew Israelites watch these videos, but I do know the heathen Gentiles, they in here too. All kind of people are in here. People spying on us. But I'm going to make that video. Hebrew Israelites, y'all going to put y'all Cash App information in the comment sections. And I'm going to tell the Gentiles just, hey, pick random Hebrew Israelites and send them some money. Since y'all believe in God, right? You believe, oh, you want to support Israel, right? Well, here we go right here. We're going to put our Cash App information in the comment section on the video that I'm going to make and let the Gentiles, hey, you want to cleave to the Israelites? You want to bless God's people so you can be blessed? Because as of right now, all you Gentiles, all you've been doing is cursing God's people, putting us in slavery, abusing us, stealing from us, lying to us. That's all you've been good for so far. But you say you want to change? Well, we're going to see if you want to change or not. We're going to see if you're going to put your money where your mouth is. But do you Hebrew Israelites, do y'all see what time it is? Do you see what time it is? The writing is on the wall, you guys. I don't know how much more clearer it got to get. And y'all look, you guys better go watch the movie Leave the World Behind. And you're really gonna understand. This is serious. This is serious, y'all. Let me come down here and read some of these comments, y'all. I'm sorry, sometimes I get the babbling. But I really wanted to share this with y'all. I wanted y'all to see what time it is. You guys, they broke that information yesterday. Why are they telling us now? Y'all heard what they said? Why are they telling us this now? Yahweh's portion says, I think you pronounced that name, Zinga. Zinga agreed to convert to Christianity. She also agreed to allow Portuguese missionaries and slave traders among the Dango for a short period of time. In return, the Portuguese abandoned the fortress. Yahweh's portion says, on Dango land, they also released several chiefs they had taken as prisoners. Yahweh portion says, Yahweh Akkad. All praises, brother. I love it when I see you in here, Yahweh's portion. King David. Going be a ticking time bomb. Once it do, you still holding on to JC and Idle Shy out of fear, dying. Learn to stick together, Hebrew, than trying to one-up each other. Facts. Facts, you guys. Hey, y'all. We are all that we have. The Israelites, we don't have any allies. Half our people are not even allied with us. We're all we got, you guys. The Israelites who worship the Most High and Him only, and our brothers who are still in idolatry, only the Most High knows if they'll turn out of that, but we are supposed to be trying to win them over. Because if you love your brother, you don't want to see your brother get brutally and viciously killed by God. Not if you love him. You don't want somebody that you love to be maimed and killed by God. Not if you love him. And we are all our brothers and our sisters' keepers. We supposed to want what's best for our brothers and sisters out there. We gotta, learn to stick together, y'all. We gotta learn to stick together, y'all. Yahweh's portion. You gotta keep an eye on these people, but hey, at the same time, pay them no attention. Facts. Knowing what gaslighting means. Facts, bruh. Facts, Yahweh's portion. Akote Speaks says, Shalom, family. Shalom to you, Akote Speaks. Oh, shucks. Uni Big Tree. I don't know nothing. What's going on, brother? Tav X. Shalom. He says, right. All praises to the God of life and vengeance for the tribes. That's right. We won't settle for anything else. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. And yes, vengeance for the tribes. And that vengeance will be brought forth. Nobody can stop it. We got Sister SP. Now that'll tell on them. Laugh out loud. That's right, SP. I love my own who show love towards me. That's right. That's right. We got to love our own, y'all. Because our whole lives, we've been giving our love away. The majority of us have been born and raised to give our love away to people who want to brutally and viciously maim us, to people who did brutally and viciously maim us. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. You guys, I don't know if everybody was here the first time it played through. Do y'all need to hear that little clip again? Or did y'all get it? Will one time suffice? Do you guys need to hear that clip again, or will one time suffice? Let me know, family. I'm going to go off y'all's word. I'm going to give y'all 10, 15 seconds. Somebody let me know if y'all want to hear that clip again about what happened yesterday. King David says they going to believe once the power out and they cut all this social media off, and they going to wish they listened to the Most High only videos before it's taken down until down worldwide with no power. Oh my God. You know what? And you guys, anybody watching this video right now, I know that y'all know King David is telling the truth. Family, can y'all feel that in your spirit right now? King David is telling you the truth. Look, he didn't give a date, a prediction, but he letting you know. Look, you guys, where do you think King David is getting that from? Huh? Where do you think he's getting that from? You guys, we are more than we know. And not to be prideful or anything, but we got to live in reality. The Israelites are special. We ain't like everybody else. I got to read that comment again, and I know that this is true right here. I know that this is true right here. King David says, they gonna believe once the power out and they cut all this social media off, and they gonna wish they listened to these Most High only videos before it taken down worldwide with no power. Are y'all ready for that? Are you guys ready for that? That's why I titled this video what I titled it. If look, anybody in here watching this video right now, if you haven't already, hit the like button right now. Hit the bell and subscribe to this channel while you still have time. Look, not to say that I'm some kind of special guy, because I'm not. But I am special in one way, the same way that every last one of you on here are special. We all are special in that one way. We the Hebrew Israelites. And yes, that is something very noble and very precious, a very coveted position out there. Akote Speaks says, play it again. I missed it. Okay, shout out to you, Akote Speaks. I'm about to play it right now. Fair use, fair use. Because these heathens will try to play. And look, I know somebody out there, one of y'all just typed a real comment. We talked about this earlier. Yahweh's portion said they keep taking his comment down. Well, on my end, right now it's saying this message is held for review. That's how I know one of y'all just said something real out there. And they don't want us to know what y'all said. These damn devils. These devils out there. Something else. But we're going to get that clip again. Here it goes, Akote Speaks and everybody else.
To watch cable all day. Meanwhile, watch out. China's cyber army is on the attack, infiltrating 24 critical U.S. entities at least over the past year. Just some of the victims. You got a water utility company over in Hawaii, along with a major West Coast port and oil and gas pipeline. What are they up to? Here to react and to analyze, Co-Crop Center for Strategy and Security, Vice President Matthew Kroenig. Matt, what are they up to?
Well, Brian, it's good to be on the show, and unfortunately, China's preparing for war with the United States. The strategy here is that they want to be able to invade Taiwan. They're worried that the United States will project military power from bases in Hawaii and the continental United States to Asia to defend Taiwan. And so what China's trying to do is to do these cyber intrusions, lay in wait, and at the right moment attack ports, attack water supply, attack energy supplies to prevent the United States from projecting military power forward. So in short, they're preparing for war.
Why do you think we're getting this story now?
Well, it's come out now, and I think part of the reason is that the administration, the U.S. government, has had a hard time getting these private companies to take the necessary security measures. You know, these companies, small utilities, aren't directly controlled by the U.S. government. They're small private companies. And so the Department of Homeland Security has tried to get them to increase their cybersecurity standards, has tried to get them even just to disclose that they have an issue, but often they don't want to do that. They don't want to announce to their customers that they have a problem, and they don't want to spend the extra money that would be required for cybersecurity.
And now public pressure could actually make them do this. They might say, hey, listen, my margins are small. I can't be worried about the latest in cyber defense, cyber defense force. Should the federal government play a role in defending these companies?
Well, that is one option, and the U.S. government does have a role in defending cyber attacks against U.S. military bases, against the Department of Defense, and so increasing the government's role could be part of the answer. Another part of the answer could just be speaking clearly with the American people and with these companies about the stakes here. You know, happy talk. We just had the Biden and Xi summit in San Francisco a month ago, pretending like the United States and China are going to somehow cooperate. I think we need to be clear with the American people that we're in a new Cold War with China, and let's hope it stays cold because it could get hot. This is going to be a serious rivalry for probably decades to come.
It seems like they wake up in the morning and think, how do we comprehensively defeat America in every way? And we're always defending their next action. Somehow we got to get them on their back foot. Is that possible?
I think it is possible, and you know, China has a lot of weaknesses. Their autocratic model doesn't work. Their growth is really slowing down. Technologically, they've only been able to advance by systematically stealing intellectual property from the United States. In the security sphere, they're more afraid of their own people than they are of the U.S. Department of Defense. So they have real weaknesses if we're willing to take the gloves off and force them to compete. But I think that does require recognizing that we are in a serious rivalry. This isn't some kind of competition like a tennis match. This is serious.
And Matt, the thing is, do you know what could happen? Republicans and Democrats might be able to agree on this. Just like we used to agree that the Soviets were a threat, we could agree on this, and then where the rubber hit the road would be how we do it, how we defend ourselves. That was something we should use to galvanize ourselves. Also, if you see the economic statistics, to your point, it doesn't seem like China's ever been this vulnerable in modern times. They are really struggling with their economy, and with any market principles, it's hard to imagine them fighting their way out of it. We'll see. Matthew, thank you so much.
Hey, look, y'all already know, of course, these are the heathen Gentiles. So take what they're saying with a grain of salt, but a lot of what he said is true. And you know how to chew the meat and spit out the bones. The shit has hit the fan, Hebrew. It's not a game. It's not a game. You know what? A lot of y'all not going to get it until you brutally, viciously killed by the Lord of hosts. That's when you're going to understand. Let me come down to these comments and read some of y'all comments. Where we at? King David says, I peep how people act when they shut IG down for 2 days. People was having a real life panic attack. Soon it's going to be official on all platforms for good, and boom, they moving and the Most High going to make his move. I definitely feel that, King David. I definitely feel that. Yahweh's portion says facts at King David 144. Akote Speaks says, all praises to the Most High Yah. Let's go. That's right, Akote Speaks. Hey, I like your spirit, sister. King David says, at Yahweh's portion, in the middle of COVID peak, I'm not mistaken, but they did. People was going insane. Females was killing themselves. When they said OnlyFans was no more, sad, sad world. And yeah, you know what? It was a lot of fallout behind that. Yeah. Y'all, you guys see when the heat get on and people feeling pressed in, man, they off themselves. That's the people want on like that, and they might not even understand or might not even agree. In order for you to go and commit suicide, look, if all together, out you already. Uh, y'all, this is insane. Wow. And it's just what it's just what they wanted. Interrupt that John long enough to knock everybody off course. Wow, these people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Look at this. Is it me or you buffering? Damn. These people are wicked. Yahweh's portion says, is it me or you buffering? King David says, it's buffering. Thought I was tripping also. Yahweh's portion. This is absurd. Yep. Yahweh's portion. They got you, Ak. It's buffering out of order. I'm here, though. Damn. King David says, I got you off. Might have to start a new one. If not, it's always Tyvex, no matter how they're trying to stop the message. They definitely trying to stop the message, King David. Yahweh's portion says, we still here. King David says, back clear now. Once people left, crazy. Damn, Yahweh's portion says, let's go. Oh, man, this is crazy. I can't help but laugh at these devils. Y'all see this? Now it says we only got one person in here. I don't know if that's true or not. One thing I do know, they can stop this video. They can buffer the hell out of this video. SP, see you back in. They can stop this video, buffer this video. But you know what? And I know y'all Hebrews know they only stop videos like that and buffer the hell out of them when somebody's saying something that's real true. And they know that what I'm telling y'all is real true. The shit didn't hit the fan. And it ain't nowhere to run, nowhere to go. You're either going to run to the Most High God and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, or you're going to be viciously, brutally maimed and killed by the Lord of hosts. Okay, King David says, we all back. But lying on the numbers now. Yeah, I see that. I'm like, hold up. I know it's more than one person in here because I got more than one comment from y'all. But they saying one. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Oh, man. Look, that's how y'all know. Everything we've been saying, everything that all of us have been saying on here is 100% true. And they saying, you know what? Damn it. These are not regular black people. Because if they were black people, this stream would have been over. Everybody would have left. Nobody would have came back. They like, oh my God, they came back. So you know what? We got to flip it then. Lower the numbers. Make it look like nobody's in here when I know y'all in here. These people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And you know what? That's why they want to leave the world behind, but they ain't going nowhere. They're going to sit right here and get what's coming to them. Oh, yeah. And you want to know what's coming to them? And right when they started to buffer the hell out of this video, I was getting ready to end this video. I read this verse once, I think, but I got to read it again. Yahweh's portion says, I remember I tried 5 times to do one live, laughing my A off. Yeah, bruh. That's crazy. Once they start snipping and snipping. But check this out. This is why we got to strive to keep the Most High's commandments, you guys, so we won't fall victim to this. Proverbs 19:9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Do y'all know what that means? It says a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. What's a lie? You know what a lie is when you bearing false witness. So we don't want to be liars out here, Hebrews, because that's breaking the commandments. He that speaketh lies shall perish. Okay? And look, there may be a Hebrew out there that says, you know what? Well, I don't really want to die, but I know one day I'm gonna die, but if I gotta perish, maybe I'll perish. Oh, really? Well, guess what? We're gonna read the definition of perish, okay? And you guys can do this too. I'm going to something that everybody can use. Go to Google, right? Check out the word perish. And here's the definition. Suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. Okay? I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that again for you, Hebrews. The word perish means suffer death, comma, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. So now that you got the definition of perish, we're going to go and we're going to read this again. You heard what the definition of perish was, right? Now listen, Proverbs 19:9. A false witness shall not be unpunished. That means you're not going to get away with your lies if you don't repent, if you don't stop being a liar, if you don't stop saying that JC is Lord and Savior, if you don't stop doing your best to keep the Most High's commandments, if you refuse to worship him and to worship him only, if you must have somebody else to worship, that makes you a liar, an idolater. Idolaters are liars because they say that there's another God beside the Most High. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. And we read the definition of perish: death, suddenly, violently, brutally killed by God. That's what's on the horizon for lots and lots of people out there. You guys, if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch that movie tonight. If you got time, or as soon as you do have time, you got to watch that movie. They're telling you what's going to happen. And if you think it's just a movie, that's why I played you the clip that I played you. It's not just a movie. This is going down. Eclipse happening April 2024. The world is spiraling out of control. And that's why they want to leave the world behind. But they ain't going nowhere. They going to deal with the mess that they've made. Let me see. King David says, the Most High can't be defeated. This his way, showing us that it's going to be physical soon. That's right. That's right. Yahweh's portion. You don't forget. Verse 5. Laugh out loud. King David. Crazy, my comment just matched that verse. You just spoken. Unscripted. It's crazy out here, y'all. It is crazy out here, family. But I thank you guys. I love you guys for coming here, hanging out, even though they buffered the hell out of us. It's crazy. But if anybody is still here, any parts that you missed, of course, feel free to go back and watch again. I love all of you Hebrews. Tav X. Purity and becoming one. Peace, blessings, love, and safety to the 12 tribes of Israel. Yahweh's portion says Psalms 37 and 20. But the wicked will perish. Oh my God. That thing hit different once you get the full understanding of what perish means. I'm going to take that from the top. Yahweh's portion. Good one, brother. Psalms 37 and 20. But the wicked shall perish. The enemies of the Lord are like the glory of the pastures. They vanish like smoke. They vanish away. A whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, you guys, oh my gosh. Hey, y'all guys. Oh my God. You guys, you do not know how much joy it does my heart when y'all come out with your comments, right? Because I feed off of y'all. We feed off of each other. Y'all, that's how this is supposed to be. We are a nation. All of us need each other. Not to mention we all we got out here. And when this shit really hit the fan, not when it hit the fan, this shit has already hit the fan. A lot of people just don't realize it yet. Just like we all know, when that power goes out, when you are no longer able to mindlessly stroll Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, the world is gonna fall into a frenzy. You're gonna no radio, no TV. Oh boy, do y'all understand? And the people who worship the Most High and Him only, we know why it's happening. We know who's making it happen. Oh my God. And while we watch the world crumble and burn, people are going to call on their idols, and their idols are not going to do them any good. They're not going to do them any good. In fact, their idols will be getting them killed. The Most High is pouring out judgment on the earth. You guys, He is pouring out judgment. You can feel it. You can see it. You can smell it. You can sense it. Hebrew Israelites got a sixth sense out there. Probably 7, 8, 9, 10 senses out there. We not like everybody else. Some of us can do things out there. We don't even believe it. I'm telling you. Man, that was a good one right there. That's Psalms 37 and 20. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to marinate on that one right there. But I love y'all. Thank you guys for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the like button, family. Share this video with somebody out there. Peace, Hebrews.
That your thoughts and your feelings and emotions are very real. Every day I wake up, it's getting more like either kill or be killed. I walk in this smoke and keep it real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. See it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes.
Hold up, fam. Yahweh's portion snuck another verse in here in the chat, and I got to read this verse. We don't play that around here. We don't play that around here. We love these scriptures. We need these scriptures. These scriptures are everything to us. So of course I gotta pause that music. And even though I was ending this video, I saw that verse. I said, whoa, I gotta read it. Shout out to you, Yahweh's portion. It says, the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 31, the ESV. So may all your enemies perish. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Hey, yo, hold up. I don't even think I can finish the rest of this verse yet. I cannot get over the fact that that first part starts like that. Hey yo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anybody who's on this live right now, read what Yahweh's portion just wrote in the chat. And for anybody who doesn't have ability to see the chat right now, I'm going to read it to you. Well, I haven't even finished it yet. I'm still stuck on the first part. Write this down, Hebrew. This is a dagger. All these scriptures are dagger, but this is particularly a dagger that we've read the definition of the word perish. And this says, so may all your enemies perish, O Lord. But your friends be like the sun as he rises in his might. And the land had rest for 40 years. Oh, hey, yo. Oh, my goodness. Hold up. Hey, family. Judges 5 and 31. So may all your enemies perish, O Lord. That means may they all be killed. Killed in an untimely manner. You know what that means? Brutally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Back then in Judges 5 and 31, they're saying, so may all your enemies be brutally killed. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. The definition of perish hits hard. But your friends be like the sun as he rises in his might. That is, oh my gosh. And the land had rest for 40 years. Oh my God. You guys, when this God right here is on our side, oh my gosh, may all your enemies perish. Oh, I'm stuck on it. I'm sorry, y'all. King David says, Tav X with the strong muscle. Yahweh's portion says, don't get me started. I light this comment section up. Laughing my A up. SP says, beautiful. That's right. Yahweh's portion says, Psalms 92 and 9 from the ESV. For behold, your enemies, O Lord, for behold, your enemies shall perish. All evildoers shall be scattered. You're going to be brutally maimed and killed by God. Yahweh's portion. Praise he who exists. That's right. Yada Yahweh. SP. When this all pops off, I'm hearing Mike Jones. Back then they did one. Oh, sis. Hey. Oh, man. Y'all do my heart good. And that is so true. That is so true because each and every one of you guys, you know that this is going to pop off. You know that this is going to pop off. It's already popping off. If y'all had seen that movie, Leave the World Behind, and then you try to say, oh, man, it's just a movie. Well, what happened yesterday? I played the clip for you. Go watch it again. I love y'all, family. Tav X.
Trying to convince you that your thoughts and your feelings and emotions are very real. Every day I wake up, it's getting more like either kill or be killed. I walk in this smoke and keep it real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They been killing in the street for so long, and I couldn't even be myself for so long. So long and make smoke, guarantee that you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope, cause we tear being stuck in the web that the system got us trapped in. Ain't fucked up, but we gon' get it out the back end. Now how the fuck I been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long.
How could you be asleep? Sound in your face, you ain't gotta reach. All you gotta do is listen to me pipe down. I'm about to teach peace in the air like I'm about to preach. Melanin skin, like the man that had a dream about from a boy to a man into a king. They having this feeling in the past about to bring more EINs and LLCs for the family trees. And the pictures a little more proud for me. Since I planted some seeds, I'm thinking for 3. I got so many niggas, I'm gonna drop the evil. But they won't mold though like plastic. DNA, unlocking. Producing the product for profit. Just being honest, they won't be none. It felt like a comment, she's so astonished. Her shit is like, come on, gun. It's even some straight to get back to some money. For real.
I'ma do it if nobody else gon' do it. See it if nobody else gon' see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done killed us in the street for so long, and I couldn't even be myself for so long. So long and then smoke, guarantee that you gon' choke. Cause the rain, man, this shit ain't no joke. But we'll never lose hope, cause we tear being stuck in the web that the system got us trapped in. Ain't fucked up, so we gon' get it out the back end. Now how the fuck I been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long. Again, all the shit that they told me, come to think about it, I don't even think I know me. All my people getting shot by the police, could've been me, so I'ma let my soul speak. For the ones who came, for the ones we lost, these niggas cross their own people just to be a boss. I'm choosing love over the evil eye, never cross. Show them my people should be deeper when you're finding out. All of the secrets so you because it's coming out. If I can change anything, you can have it all. Don't waste time all the time on the back screen. Fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck a vaccine. Cause I'm going full speed, gotta kiss me. Ride till the wheels fall off, ain't gotta ask me. And I know that we can play like them shoulders. Ain't no fear now, I can't be shaking like a soda. Tell myself that I'm tripping. Truth hit hard like a nigga getting a whipping. Nigga, I'm too solid, hell nah, I ain't dripping. And just steady style, nigga, I ain't pippin'. Breaking news line, yeah, straight from the gutter. Spit straight face, nigga, I'm my brother. Talking God talk, I'm the man like gutter. Got the cold flow, ripping niggas out of gutter. For real, I'ma do it if nobody else gon' do it. See it if nobody else gon' see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like, how the fuck I been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done killed us in the street for so long, and I couldn't even be myself for so long.